All right, I promised a follow-up, so here it is. We're about 4 months in. I'm 3 tests total in on Rythm Health, and here's my 4th kit right here today. I'll have to do it live. While I'm doing it live, I'm going to answer some of your questions, and I'm going to talk about my experience with Rythm Health. This one's kind of funny, but no, I'm not sponsored by this, but yes, I do have a referral code. That's why you're going to see that on the screen right here, right now. There's a difference between being sponsored. I paid for this with my own money. I did not get this sent to me for free. So no, this is not sponsored. They just have a referral program for those that don't know the difference. So when you unbox the kit, I'm going to show everything since I just opened it right now. It came in this packaging right here. I'm going to put the packing slip to the side since my address is on it. But you basically get an envelope like this, packing slip. You get instructions step by step every single time. Doesn't matter, whether you've done it or not. You still get an instruction card. You get a swab of gauze, you get a little Band-Aid for after, which is a sticker, an alcohol swab. The actual test kit itself, I will show you guys today exactly. Some people have asked whether or not it pricks you. No, it doesn't prick you. It's like a little razor blade. I'll show you. No, you don't feel it. And then you get this cool 3D printed thing. So some things that I'm going to talk about right off the bat that I talked about in the first review, and that was my first time, is that it's $79 a month for this kit, and at the time of recording my last one, you were able to add on extra tests and put in more markers. They got rid of that feature, so they no longer have like an a la carte. For current biomarkers, there's only about, I think it's 16 of them. I'm gonna put a link in the description below, or I'll put a couple of them maybe up here on the screen. One of the two, but you got hormone, heart, metabolic, liver and kidney, and then your longevity. So they do like a health score at the end based on all the biomarkers. They call it their rhythm score, your biological age. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, full list of everything and what we test is in the link below. You can find that on there. But how this fits into your monthly routine is it's really up to you. So I would look at the biomarkers and see what you want. Full transparency, I'm 38 years old and I have a bunch of markers that are out of range because of a lot of different things that I'm going through, and specifically that thing that I am going through is fertility treatment. And because of fertility treatment and my years on TRT, I am completely off all my stuff. So all my biomarkers right now, a couple of you asked me to show the results. Fine, I'm going to. For this fertility protocol, so my hormones and my metabolic stuff are in flux, but that's why I'm using this to track my estrogen, my free and total test, my SHBG, and other metabolic markers such as things like ferritin. That was through the roof. So like on my last Rythm test, that was like way up there. I'll show you in a minute. I did a blood dump actually with Red Cross. So this is going to be an interesting test for me because that's going to show those new markers coming forward, which is cool. And this is another reason why I personally use this. If you're here to judge numbers without context, that's on you. So at the end of the day, is what it is. Let me pull up the app though. So I'm going to log in. I'm doing this live. I'll do a little screen share on here. So some things will be blurred out for my, obviously my address, shit like that. Don't want to dox myself. Anyway, so you can see the kit was delivered. This is the kit that's sitting in front of me right now. You can do your to-do list, so you don't have to use this card every time, but there's to-do list with viewing your instructions, complete your kit, questions, all that good stuff. Let's dive into the results though. So if you press results up here at the top, you can see that my last results were from January 5th. You can see that my rhythm score is down. My biological age is absolutely trash. Yes, I know. But that's part of everything being out of whack. So this is what your results actually look like. There's my estrogen, my free test, my total testosterone, SHBG, metabolic efficiency panels are all right here. And like I said, my ferritin was through the freaking roof. This is going to be a great one for me to see that difference on this 4th test that we're now doing. And then, yeah, this is basically how they break everything down. So you can kind of see I'm just scrolling right now. Obviously, you can pause if you need to, but there's no reason to. These are my markers. I'm openly sharing. Let me go ahead and show you something that's, one of the benefits of the app itself. So if you click in here, it's pretty cool. They have like a coach AI system built into it. So it's their own LLM model, language learning model, AI, that you can actually talk to, and it gives you like, kind of talks to you like a doctor. So that's another cool feature that's on there. But then here's the results. And as you can see, we've got 3 different tests with the different dates. You can see my estrogen was super high back when I was on test. I had to balance, I rebalanced, it came back down to about normal. So yeah, that's how everything looks on the app. It's super helpful. It's been amazing this entire time. So if you guys are interested, I hope that answered some of or most of your questions. What would I change if I could? More markers. And so honestly, I actually did reach out to them. I'll put this email on the screen for you guys to see, or I'll leave it in the description as well on YouTube for the full review. This is the full review. Who am I kidding? But anyways, a gentleman by the name of Andrew had gotten back to me. I'd asked them before if they were going to bring back the whole a la carte thing. I did this in like month 2 when I realized that was gone because I wanted to test my LH and my FSH since I'm on fertility recovery. They didn't have that feature anymore. So I was like, what the hell? Where did these markers go? Apparently they got rid of it. I think because the lab costs were too high. They were using, I think, LabQuest instead of like Quest Diagnostics. Anyways, Andrew got back to me. Thanks for asking. We are focused on the monthly panel right now. Fewer biomarkers, but high signal ones that are actionable through lifestyle, diet, and supplements. However, we are working on expanding our panel offerings to be available in the next month. Stay tuned. That lines up with the first message that I got when I asked them back in December, I believe it was December, and the lady had told me, another lady that emailed me back, said January, February, and here we are. It's the beginning of February. So if they pushed it back to March, totally acceptable. I'm hoping they bring back the a la carte thing, but I'm hoping their prices are a little lower. Some prices were worth it. Like, I don't know. I think the LH and FSH test, if you wanted to add it on, was literally $7. Whatever, added on at $79 a month. I'm not going to complain about $7 more to test specific biomarkers. So yeah, I'm hoping they really bring that back. Something else that was asked, and I do have notes in front of me, just so you guys know, but... All right, guys, as you can see, I went ahead and I started the process. I did some recording only to realize that my main camera was not recording for you guys for YouTube. So what I had answered before I had started this was, one of the questions I got was, is this kit accurate? And the short answer for that is yes. The long answer for it is that I did my own research and I checked PMID studies against it. What it's considered is a venular draw, or it's considered a capillary. This is a capillary because it's a prick that we're putting in our arm and then it collects blood because we're heating the surface. This device is FDA approved, and if there was any such thing as margin of error here, it's maybe give or take 5%, but the markers are extremely close. Don't even take my word for that. Check out the PMID study. I mean, I put a percentage on it based on kind of how I read the study. But yes, it's accurate. I do trust it. And again, for me doing this for fertility protocol and for performance as on my own health, I trust it. And I still do full panels with venular draw every 3 to 6 months right now, especially because, again, I'm testing for more specific biomarkers that this one doesn't cover, but for the most part, this one covers exactly what I need to monitor, such as, again, said it, I'm excited to see where my ferritin level is at actually after doing a blood dump. So, all right, so we're coming up on the 4 minutes here. I'm gonna go ahead and just take this off. I'm gonna pull the alcohol swab. I'll clean the area ahead of time right now. Throw that right there. I'm gonna open up the kit. Got our kit out here, and before I put that on my arm, we're gonna load up the vial. Important, you do need to write your date of birth on the baggie. Don't forget, follow the instructions. It's very clear. If you mess up, that's on you. You obviously didn't follow instructions. So I'm gonna open up the vial. I'm gonna put that on here. Push that in. Okay, I'm going to try to get this on the camera for you guys to see. But this is a sticky part right here. And then, let me cover my face. And then right there is a little blade inside. If you can see it, I think the camera's focusing on it, and that's that little blade. I'm going to put it on the area right here. I'm going to apply pressure. I'm going to remove the safety cap, which is the launch button. Boom, done. I did not feel anything. No lies, not just saying that. Again, if you'd like to use my referral code and save yourself $20, that's right here. Yeah, guys, I hope I answered just about everything. I explained it. I showed the app. So hopefully, if you guys still have any questions, I'm definitely interested in trying to help you guys and answer the questions. I am actually a coach and trainer. I have been. I've got a little over 15 years in the industry. I used to work with bodybuilding.com. So shameless plug, forgedphysique.fit. I'll put that on the screen right here, right now, if you want to check it out. I actually do free 20-minute consult calls. Even if you just have questions and you're not sure, you want to check out if one-on-one coaching is right for you, if you want to check out any of my other programs. Even if you schedule that call and we get on that call, I'm not pushy. I don't do heavy sales scripts or anything like that. I like to listen to my clients that are looking for something. And even if we don't work together, I will try to point you in the right direction so long as you ask the right questions. So if you're interested in that, forgedphysique.fit is my website. You could schedule a call right there, or you can follow my Instagram at MRCJC. I am more active on there. For everybody YouTube that was talking about where's your follow-up, I know it took me 4 months to do it, and here it finally is. Shit, look at me ramble, and we already have all our blood. So let me pull that off real quick because that is now nice and full. So I'm gonna pull that. My gauze kit, I was not ready, so I'm gonna just put that right there. It should be safe. I'll put my gauze kit. Look, you can see it's just lightly still bleeding, not a big deal. I'll hold that on there for a couple seconds. And then they've got this cool little sticker. I'm going to ask my wife if she can come over here and put this on me while I finish wrapping this up. It's just a small cut, not a big deal, but I'm gonna be a baby and ask my wife. Plus I just want her to touch me. But anyways, I'm gonna pull this off. I'm gonna put that on there pretty tight. Got that. Put the green cap back on. If you could see, I spilt a little of my own blood on myself. Push that cap down nice and hard. And then you're supposed to twist. You're supposed to just, words are eluding me right now. I am sorry. You're supposed to turn this upside down and upright about 10 times. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, look at that. Band-Aid, little boo-boo, cool Rythm Health sticker, and a kiss from my wife. What else could you ask for? So then you take the blood sample and you take the 3D print, which is super cool that they do this. They're just popping these things out. You put it in here, you put the lid on here. You can't F this up at any point. Guys, that's pretty much it. Again, code's right here. Save yourself 20 bucks. Other than that, if I missed something, I apologize for rambling. I don't do videos like this normally. I would like to a little bit more. If you guys got questions or other topics, cool. If not, I'm gonna get out of here and stop taking any more of your time. Peace.